everybody out there. It's SALSANERDS TV. Here we are with Sonia Rivera of Diamond Dancers, Tampa Bay. How are you, mama? Yeah! How you been?
I'm fine. Working a lot.
Yeah, it's been a while. How many, what was it that we agreed upon the last time we did
We just realized that it was 2 years ago. You see, my English is much better right now. I remember the first one.
It's better looking. Her English is better looking. So how you been? So how's everything? How's well you're still here, so that's a good thing.
I'm still here.
Right? Yes.
I'm surviving. So no, it's a lot of work. You know, we're still working here in the studio, and it has been 2 great years.
Yeah.
I cannot complain at all.
No, you've decorated some too. You know, since the last time. Yeah. Yes. I should show a comparison.
Yeah, it looked completely different from the last time that we were here.
Yeah, I don't even know if you had the office last time. You know.
No, we didn't, and we didn't have the
private room. Yes.
We have in the back.
Yeah. So she's moving on up. Look at that. Chévere. That's a good sign.
And now from the first time that you were here, I remember that we have just like 3 or 4 companies, and now we have 10 dance companies.
Oh,
so
that's right. That's right. Yeah. No, we were growing.
Also.
Yeah. No. And you know, like you can see the growth of a lot of people coming in and out. Now, you know, everybody's been dancing with Diamond Dancers, so that's a cool thing. You know, a lot of people that I run into say, you know, yeah, I danced already with Sonia Rivera or something. You know, so that's really cool. You know, that shows growth. You know, and you're like, I see you everywhere now, you know, in the congresses, everywhere. And I'm hearing about you. You know,
yes, we're traveling a lot.
Yes.
You know, and in the whole Florida state, we're working around, and people accept us, you know, like very well. So they are calling us to do workshops and to perform, and in every single festival, pretty much that we have in Florida, we're traveling, and we're considered to be part of the events, so I'm pleased with that.
Now, how long has it been already in the studio? How many years?
Well, right now here, I already have 2 years, and we're turning 3 in January. Yes, but doing this, you know, it's been a long time.
Now, is there do you have are you looking in the future to open up another Diamonds, or
yes,
you know?
We're still working on that, you know, but I want to give, you know, like, good step about it. You know, I don't want to open a studio and then close it because we did the research that we have to. So we're working on that. I have a couple of people, you know, like looking for places and looking for the best options to start doing a new location of Diamond Dancers, maybe Brandon, you know, maybe somewhere else. But we're still looking on that, you know.
Around the area,
it's been a lot.
but around the Tampa Bay area, looking, or maybe.
I'm trying to expand up to Brandon, you know, or maybe Sarasota, or, you know, we're trying to see what we can do. But at the same time, we want to, you know, we want to look for something that is for sure it will be a studio we can keep. You know?
Right.
We have to make a smart move.
Of course. Yeah, you don't want to go out and fail or anything like that. Yeah, you know, And with the economy being like that, you have to be right, and it has to be the right like location and everything, right? You know,
but now that we are expanding, you know, that not everybody, but most of the people know what we're doing. It's a little bit easier to do it. You know,
than 3 years ago. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I hear that. So, entonces, like, you know, we were talking about the Puerto Rican Diamonds. You know that. You know, tell me more about that, because you were telling me something fun about that. So tell me about the Diamonds in Puerto Rico.
Well, you know what? That was a company that I used to have in Puerto Rico, and they are great dancers. You know, they've been with me since I started back in, I don't know, 2007 or something like that, 2006. When we started, what was Sangre Nueva, and then they become the Black Diamonds. They keep working with Edwin Nieves and Grace Abais, you know, they developed them like awesomeness. Now they just placed second on the world, the Puerto Rico Salsa Congress. So it was like a huge, you know, growth for them. But also, some of them, 2 of them, especially Josema and Kayla, they were planning. We're just looking for the idea of bringing them over here. They were gonna be soon landing here in Tampa.
Yeah,
so that's the new thing, that they were gonna be working with us here. So they were gonna be part now of Diamond Dancer Tampa. So.
No, tell me about you know. I didn't know about Ecuador.
I forget to mention that they are well trained, you know, in a lot of other stuff that is not just salsa, ballet, jazz. So we're trying to expand and put more other, you know, disciplines that it will be great for dancers.
Make you stronger, right? That is so cool.
That's why we're bringing them here.
And that's,
of course they're going to be traveling too.
And I think that makes people strong, especially jazz. Jazz, I think, helps in salsa.
Definitely.
You know,
so we want to make better type of dancers, not just street dancers that are developing just the salsa, but we want to give them technique.
Good technique, nice.
So it will go, you know, it will make us look much better at the end of the day, and I'm counting on them, and I know that they will do great. And
that might consider you as a performing arts, you know, and you know, because you know that's where it seems like it's, you know, like when we go that route, that's what I think it goes to, is, you know, you become people know you as a performing arts school, you know, and that really solidifies it by putting in different little arts, you know. I think that's beautiful. Okay, so tell me about Ecuador. You know,
Ecuador.
Yes.
I went to Ecuador 2 years ago. Pretty much, it was close to 2 years, and because a company named Jesse Dance Studio called me. They were here for the Tampa Salsa Congress and for Orlando, and we met back in those days. And then we start a friendship that it became like something really special. They already finished now their first routine. I went to Ecuador and I put the routine for them together. I taught them some of the stuff that they are teaching now. They're trained with me, and now they are becoming the first diamond dancer in Ecuador that we have over there.
Now the salsa scene is, I mean, I can imagine Ecuador, they have a lot of salseros. They love salsa. Right?
Yeah, but they do something really different. They don't do that much on two. So they more do caleño. So it's something completely new.
Como los colombianos.
Como colombiano, like Colombian. So they use this fast-paced work. So then they are now training to be out on two. You know, and it's kind of interesting that they are presenting them as an option. You know, like on two. So they're growing that.
Because it must be something new, completely new for the. I mean, it must feel like something completely new for them.
They're like that. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but since they are the first one trying to bring that to Ecuador, and also there's another company that in Ecuador is working with that, but in La Tacunga, which is where they are from, that's completely new, you know, like, so they're just making people discover how to dance online, you know, like, it's completely different.
Okay.
So they're baby steps on that.
So because they have to learn linear, they have to learn, that linear dance.
They're doing great, and they're very consistent people, and they are the sweetest persons I ever.
And they have it inside, because they're with salsa.
I'm very proud of what they already achieved, because nobody can trust you when you're the first one doing something. So it's very tough trying to make everybody understand what you're doing and supporting you. So that's why it was so hard for them, but they succeed. They already did this for their first performances.
Now let's move on. I want to know about your competitions. You said that you guys are moving on to.
We're training people now to compete, which is one thing that I have been doing that much. But now, since everybody knows us here and they see that we're doing better, we're trying to put for the first time Diamond Dancer to compete. But also we're training other people to compete too. Since that media is really powerful. Some people know that I'm working with this in so many years, so they contact me, and I'm training people in Venezuela by Ovo, Skype, and I'm doing that. The same thing.
Technology.
Colombian. I'm trying to teach a couple of things, through the internet to people in Colombia. I'm training people from Ecuador, obviously, because they are there, and here also. So
I mean, but when do you plan to is there a competition that you're looking, that you have your sights on?
And I have here the. Okay, we're going to the World Latin Dance Cup with Albert Torres, and it's December 8th to the 14th. So I hope that everybody can make it. It's a great event, and we're trying to support Albert on his event, and I think that it will be great to for the first time have people competing. So right now we're just focusing on that.
But this is part of the Congress, the competition is, right?
Sometimes they do in congresses, they do competitions,
Okay.
and they
Yeah.
are selecting people from different places. In some of the congresses that they pre-select.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out who's going to compete for the World Latin Cup, and then maybe one in China, maybe one in Europe,
okay.
and they bring all these
Like
people
a big event, they have the top of the top, yeah.
The top will be,
Yeah.
which will be in December
Okay.
here in Miami.
Yeah.
So we're going to Miami.
Yeah, wepa.
And I just certified to be a judge also. So
No kidding. Oh,
yes.
yay. That's cool. That's so
For
cool.
the-
I also think this is something that's classy.
You know what? This is good. This
Yeah.
is good for dance, period.
Yeah.
You know, that media is helping us a lot.
Yes, technology, I think that's what's helping out the salsa world come together, because before dancers used to be like, mira, I'm on my own, I'm on your, I got the school, but we're all
Just
teaching
remember
them.
that they don't have like a tool that we can use to get together.
Right.
But then
Now we have,
internet,
right,
now
yeah.
YouTube, now
Yeah.
you can just with a click.
Yep.
I do a show in 20 minutes, everybody can see it.
Right, exactly, yeah.
So it's like
and I think that's what's making, because look, there is such a big market. I think there's such a big market. When you look DJs, the people that DJ, the people that
there's
teach,
room for everybody.
dancers, yeah, but there's and people come wanting to learn how to dance salsa, and that's what's important. Is there's a humongous market, and I think that we're just scraping it now with the technology. We're just scraping it. I mean, it's all over the world, and that's
It's just
why.
starting, but you know what? It's really good, and
Yeah.
I think that if we use it wisely, it will be something really good.
Yeah. Look, I just don't see every woman wanting to be humped by a guy in a nightclub. If they could go and feel classy, going to a place like this and learning how to dance with people that are willing to dance nice and respectfully, and that's what I think. That's what takes it in that
Hopefully, and eventually, people will understand why we do what we do, and they will gonna be like, I don't know how to say this, but they will gonna go with the flow of the salsa, and learning how to do it right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, no, and that's what it is, and then you feel like you're in your own little private club, and that's what it feels like sometimes when you're in a salsa.
When they reach the freedom that they're learning or know how to do a good salsa, they will spread the word.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Everybody will want to, feel the same experience.
Yeah, no, so that's good. I like to see, hey, I'm gonna be rooting for you guys, so voy a estar ahí.
Well, I hope I live to see that.
So, mira, are you gonna be hosting any events as far as your business?
We're promoting now. That's the last part of the year is always Aventura.
Okay.
Yes, because I know that this is one of the biggest events of the year. Everybody wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
But also we're preparing to go to Los Angeles Salsa Congress next year.
Oh yes.
So
yes.
this is the first time that I'm going with part of my teams. So we're preparing from now because it's a huge event. And we want to represent well our Tampa community. So this is part of what we're now focusing more in Aventura, which is November 7th to the 10th of this.
That's Aventura?
Aventura, we're going to Bahamas.
Yeah.
And
now that's a cruise, right?
that's the cruise.
Okay. Yes.
Everybody knows about the cruise. Okay. There's congresses and there's the cruise.
Yes. Look, if you're not from Tampa, this is a cool cruise. Always tune into SALSANERDS TV to find out. But this is if you don't know about it, this is a cruise.
But you can go to AventuraDanceCruise.com.
Yes, that's right. This is something that, like, if you're from out of town, look it up. You could get on board and
you can use your promo code Diamond and you can get a discount too.
There you go. This is but this is fun. I mean, you're having a great time and you're dancing and you're out in the Caribe, so you can't. It's beautiful.
No, it's a great event and these people don't sleep literally for 3 or 4 days. It's like crazy, but you know what? It's one of the best events that I've ever been.
Let's talk about teams here. Your teams. So what's going on right now? Have you added any more colors or?
Well, yeah. I know that everybody's making fun of all the colors, but the colors have a purpose.
Right. Okay.
Every color have a meaning also. So it's not just for the fun of putting colors. It's that every color represents the spirit or the heart of the teams.
Okay.
And that's really special about it. That's why we do it like that. Yes, but we're now having auditions for all the teams pretty much because we want to increase the numbers of members in the Diamond Dancers companies. We have right now 60 people working with us, but we have room for more. We have love for many more. And we would love to spread the word or the love for the salsa and bachata because we do bachata too.
And you guys are always doing shows, right? You guys are
always the whole 360.
Right. I mean, what's the future looking like, or the near future? You have a show. You have a social.
Yeah, we have a social
Friday.
next week.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll try to get this out by Friday, before Friday.
I hope. But if not, then we do our social pretty much every third Friday of the month.
Okay.
So if we are on time, I hope that this weekend that you will be able to do it. We're doing from now, we're doing in Green Gator and Walter Soto, which is
right. 3 times already. No, about 3 times you've been doing it. Are you?
More.
Are you? I wanted to ask you that. Is it official for Green Gator that you're going to be, or are you just going to like...
We're working with them, but we're open to any other, places that maybe we can do it. But now, for October, November is my birthday. So then, I'm trying to make a huge party for my birthday. So I'm working right now in the lineup, and how we're going to do it. Yeah. So stay tuned because we have some questions.
You heard that, SALSANERDS. She said stay tuned.
You know that I do it always big. I don't think about going nothing. So then I know it will be a great party. Last year was like 200 people.
I got a recording of it, I think.
And since now we put in 250 people in every social every month, I bet that it will be close to 300.
Yeah. No, that sounds like fun. No, I believe I was there last year. I think we did the 2-year anniversary. It was a show. I had a great time. It was awesome. And there was a lot of people.
Yeah, but now the place is bigger. The space is bigger. And we have 2 bars, so it's like more comfortable for people to dance and all that. So, yes.
But this weekend there's probably going to be a show. You're going to have some.
Yes, we do have shows in the socials always, and now I'm going to Miami for Sharon's birthday, which is the 20th, the day after that.
Okay.
Then we're going to Jacksonville, October, for Darren's. It's a 3-day. They have like a little congress. Okay. And then Aventura, and then we keep moving forward. And that's the way that we work. We work not just for one event, which is. We just passed Tampa Salsa Congress also. It was like 2 weeks ago, and it was a complete success. But we're moving forward. We're always working.
I want to go to. I think next year, SALSANERDS. I want to be involved in the congresses. It's just because I'm just I still want to go to the congresses here. With a press pass maybe.
You know what? It's really, really awesome to watch everybody's the way that they grow. Because you can compare what they did last year with what they're doing now, and how the dancers develop their strength, and it's really cool to see that process. So it's interesting for me as a teacher, I cheer for everybody because I really see how they could work also.
I love to see your classes. Let's talk about classes at Diamond Dancers.
Classes. We are putting new classes and courses because I think that if you want to be a good social dancer, if you want to be a good performer, you have to have a training. So now we include a couple of things that I think Tampa really needs. For example, musicality. People don't even understand sometimes what is musicality. And I'm teaching right now here how to live that music and like how to make your social dance go pair with what you're hearing. And that's something that we're trying to expose people here in Tampa, even if they don't know that much about musicality, but I'm hoping that by 1 or 2 seasons of musicality, people start understanding what really is and how important it is, how to switch. When it's a hala hala, I have to put hala hala steps. When it's a pachanga, I have to change my steps. So if we're gonna be according what we're hearing, and people here don't understand that yet. So I'm trying to put that also.
Because everybody puts it in that club of salsa, all these different rhythms,
And the same thing with the spinning. We're working hard on making people understand understand, not just but ladies, you know, but also men.
Yeah,
how
right.
To spin,
How to spin.
How to use the stage of the song to put your piece together. And I'm trying to follow a good friend of mine who have already the only kids congress in the world, which is Rivera. And I'm working with him every year. It's my 7th year with him. And this is something that I truly believe he's one of the most that, you know, defend this and then have this presence that the kids have to be trained and deserve a space in the salsa community also. So I'm trying to do my little, you know, my little work here with the kids that I have, and hopefully by next July, which is his Congress, we can maybe travel with the kids.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would love. I would love.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, it's like in any sport, when they, you know, kids, you know, this is a sport. You have to be, you know, people that are doing this are, you know, this is an athletic.
You have to train for years.
Yeah, this is, people don't understand that dancing is athletics. And you have to train, just like any boxer. You know, like the dancing and boxing are very, you know, there's a good parallel. Yeah, you know, you have to train for this, especially when you're. It's different when you're learning salsa dancing in social, but when you're learning to dance in the like what I call it the Ferrari sense, where you're really training and you're going over. Oh, I'll do it again, do it again, do it again. You know,
people don't understand what it takes to be a great dancer. There's some of them are natural, you know, like you don't have to put that much work. But still, even if they are natural, you have to put hours. So those moves came out so clean, you know, and
nice and smooth.
Control. So it's not an easy task. And people just take for like an easy way, and sometimes they judge us like, oh, they're just wasting their time. You know what? It's not a waste of time. We're teaching people here how to express themselves through dance, and a community that doesn't have any culture, that doesn't have any art exposure to people, you know, it's a sad community. So then we're trying to spread love. What else? The way we're trying to expand people's heart to feel like emotions. And that's something that the art, period.